how to sleep that even clears cancer cells. Good quality sleep is a benefit and right given to humans, and it is absolutely necessary for maintaining the health of the body and mind. However, as civilization developed, it became easier to obtain light, and as the number of things to do increased, we see modern people neglecting sleep. Hello? This is your Health Digest channel. We always produce videos for your health management with information from Korean health management specialists and researchers in related fields. Are there any people who haven't subscribed yet? Please subscribe and like right now. And please share it with the people around you so that we can all live healthy lives. In the past, people were active during the day when they could get abundant light, and they had no choice but to put aside their work with a dim light at night. Therefore, they lived a simple lifestyle of working during the day and sleeping at night. According to a survey, modern people were found to live a life where they sleep 1 to 3 hours less than people in the past. When we don't get enough sleep, the effects on our bodies include play button loss of appetite and play button indigestion, as well as play button catching colds due to decreased immunity and play button getting into car accidents due to drowsy driving. The effects on our minds include play button mental concentration disorder and play button memory loss, and it can even lead to anxiety and depression. Modern people's lack of sleep seems to be solidifying into a pattern. They live with the mindset that in order to win the competition for survival, they have to do things while others are sleeping. As a result, we can often see the phenomenon. People lose their leisure and become more urgent. Our ancestors lived in poverty, but they had a leisurely life and were able to look after others. However, in modern times, it seems that we can live without contacting people as long as we have a smartphone and the internet. It may seem convenient, but in fact, we have found ourselves becoming lonely. Sleep consists of 5 stages. Stages 1 and 2 are the introduction to sleep, and stages 3 and 4 are called delta sleep, which is the stage of deep sleep. Next, the sleep becomes lighter and moves to stage 5, which is when you dream. A good sleep must include dreams. It takes an average of 90 minutes to go from stage 1 to stage 5. If this sleep pattern occurs 5 times, you will sleep for a whole night, and you will sleep for a total of 7 hours and 30 minutes. Sleep that is too short or too long is not good for your health. How can you get good sleep? Wandering thoughts prevent you from falling asleep. Thoughts about things that happen during the day continue to wander without progressing any further. It is said that the Great Wall of China was built in one night. You should prepare for this before going to bed. Watch stimulating TV programs early in the evening and read history books or books about space as bedtime approaches. It is also good to meditate before going to bed. Mindfulness meditation is even better. The bedroom light should be suitable for reading. Too bright light blocks the path to sleep. It is also not good if the bedroom is too dark. You can turn on the security light lower than the bed. Children, in particular, have trouble sleeping if it is too dark. The temperature in the bedroom is the most suitable for sleeping when it is around 18 degrees. It is best to sleep with a blanket in a slightly cool temperature. This is why you can sleep well in the winter, but have trouble sleeping in the hot summer weather. Cotton blankets are better for sleeping than synthetic fibers such as nylon. Pillows should be slightly firm rather than soft. For example, you should avoid talking on the phone and watching TV, especially the news, in the early evening, and do things that can help you find peace of mind as the evening gets deeper. When bedtime approaches, brush your teeth to let yourself know that it is time to sleep. Then, change into your pajamas and remind yourself that it is time to sleep. You need to exercise to tire your muscles. Exercise is essential for maintaining good health, but it is also absolutely essential for getting a good night's sleep. Exercising too late at night can interfere with sleep because it raises your body temperature. Likewise, taking a hot shower late at night to raise your body temperature can also interfere with sleep. Alcohol puts a strain on the liver and has a negative effect on memory and cognition, but drinking alcohol increases the likelihood of having a short sleep. This is because adrenaline, a hormone that is released when you are stressed, is released. If you quit smoking, you will gain weight because less adrenaline is released from smoking. Adrenaline is a hormone that boosts metabolism. Some people think that not being able to sleep is a rite of passage when they get older. This is a misconception. You should consult a doctor because insomnia may be caused by medication you are currently taking, or it may be caused by a disease such as depression, anxiety, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, or sleep apnea. If you have no wandering thoughts, have a good sleep consciousness, and exercise appropriately, you will be more likely to get good quality sleep. People who snore while sleeping are not getting good quality sleep. In particular, people who wake up in the morning with a dry mouth have a blocked nose and breathe through their mouths while sleeping. Sleeping while breathing through your mouth can cause sleep disruption and other problems. Sleep apnea is a condition that occurs when your nose is blocked and your airway is narrowed. Not only will you not feel refreshed after sleeping, but it can also lead to high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. It is a very dangerous symptom and you should receive proper treatment for it. In addition to using a positive pressure machine, it would be good to receive treatment to widen your blocked nose and airway. We need to have a new understanding of the importance of sleep apnea. Sleep apnea refers to sleeping in the same room or bed together. These days, the number of couples sleeping in separate rooms is increasing, but in most cases, they say that they have no choice but to sleep in separate rooms because they can't sleep well due to their partner's snoring. There is also a disease called restless leg syndrome. People who kick their legs or move their legs without any reason while sleeping startle their sleeping partners. Such people should receive special treatment for this, not only for themselves but also for their sleeping partners. Be careful when taking melatonin. Melatonin is not a sleeping pill, but a hormone that controls the human 24-hour cycle. It is known to control not only the time of sleep, but also overall metabolism. There is no established theory about taking melatonin for sleep, so melatonin should be taken with caution. Sleeping pills and tranquilizers should also be taken with caution. Of course, sleeping pills and tranquilizers require a doctor's prescription. Taking sleeping pills can increase the likelihood of memory problems, and taking sleeping pills or tranquilizers can lead to a weakened syndrome. For reference, the current average life expectancy of Koreans is said to be 90 years for women and 86 years for men as of 2024, one of the longest average life expectancies in the world. It has increased by a whopping 5 years compared to 10 years ago, and the average life expectancy of Koreans is increasing every year. I hope you all always watch our Health Digest channel and maintain a healthy life. Many documents are emphasizing exercise like never before. They say that exercise is as important as the medication you take, how much exercise you should do, what types of exercise are good for certain diseases, and even say that exercise is essential to prevent cancer and dementia. They have been emphasizing that exercise is absolutely necessary for diabetes, following diet, and now they are telling you which types of exercise will have better effects. These days, the term physical activity is used more often than exercise. Exercise implies doing something systematically at a planned time, and physical activity includes all physical activities, including organized exercise. For example, it includes gardening, mowing the lawn, washing dishes, and doing laundry. The benefits of physical activity include preventing cardiovascular disease, lung disease, diabetes, osteoporosis, cancer, obesity, high blood pressure, degenerative arthritis, cognitive decline, low physical fitness, sarcopenia, and falls. Experts say that exercising 150 minutes or more a week will have many health benefits as your body composition changes. To incorporate this exercise into your life, you should consider the following. Make moving your body a top priority. Think about the exercise you want to do the most and can do regularly. Get the right shoes, workout clothes, and exercise equipment. Find a friend to exercise with. Consider using the stairs. Find an exercise group or an appropriate exercise program. When going to the market, park in the farthest place and increase the walking distance. All physical activity is good for everyone, but the older you are, the greater the benefits you get from physical activity. This is because muscle mass means independence, a better quality of life, and longer life. In addition to the 5 senses, we have a sense that lets us know our body position. When there is a problem with the 6th sense, we lose our balance and fall. It is good to close your eyes, spread your arms out, and stand on one foot. Walking is the basis of all exercise. People who walk have a lower risk of stroke. If you do resistance exercise after walking, your risk of diabetes is the lowest. Physical activity protects nerve cells. This effect is more noticeable in young people and the elderly, and it is said to improve cognitive function. Exercise is good for degenerative arthritis, especially knee arthritis. Isometric exercise can lower blood pressure. Isometric exercise is muscle exercise that pushes or pulls something fixed. It is an exercise where muscles move but do not move, such as clasping hands and pulling each other, pushing with palms facing each other, and applying force with knees against a pillar. The strength of the hand of the elderly is a measure of health. Muscle preservation in the elderly requires proper protein supply, along with exercise. If protein intake is less than 70 g per day, muscle preservation becomes difficult. Otago exercise is good for preventing falls in the elderly. Was today's content helpful? Don't forget to subscribe and like and set notifications, and click all of them right now. I will come back next time with more useful content with useful information from Korean health management experts. Thank you for watching.